play someone else, maybe that will even it out. And it just doesn't. If anything, it can make an even bigger deficit, especially if it's a secondary. But
yeah, that's the big thing. I think Lucy right there was trying to look for like a rhythm switch, and unfortunately the rhythm switch was very Cater favored.
yeah, and Kada is moving on to face Blablamne. So now I do not know if we are going with Orti. Yeah, we're going with Arianaa.
Yeah, we're doing Orti first. Orti versus Arianaa.
So this is going to be interesting. 2 water characters, and it's just it's a weird matchup. 2 very resource dependent characters.
Yeah. At the same time, I can see Orticoltore's very rushdown heavy playstyle doing very well overall against Arianaa, who's been a little bit struggling in some of those matchups to zone out their opponents. So we'll see.
Yeah, and we are definitely seeing that rushdown playstyle. Orti not giving any space to Arianaa. Just keeps going in as much as they can.
Yeah.
But
unfortunately, that was completely reversed from that up strong attempt from Orticoltore. Just a very cheeky up strong that was not not catching Arianaa, and then Arianaa had all the time in the world to make a punish and make it count.
A free recovery for Arianaa and
a free SD for Orticoltore, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunate. Takes the up B beautifully, parries the down B, and just goes in.
Yeah. And you can definitely tell at this point that it's a little bit of a player-to-player matchup.
Yeah,
I feel like these two have played a lot.
Yeah, Arianaa is holding on to that first stock for dear life.
Yeah, good parry here from Arianaa, still zoning out that that ledge here. Down strong not gonna be quite enough to steal out the stock, but the F strong here on the tech in place of Orticoltore. Definitely what was needed for Arianaa to get a first win on the board.
Yeah, a beautiful first game from Arianaa. As we move on to the second game. Going back to Jules Vale. Now, hopefully Orti can run this back. I mean, we saw an SD was in the mix last game, so maybe without that upset, Orti can pull something out here.
Yeah, I do feel like the match would be much closer without the SD overall. And we're already seeing Orti being even more aggressive than he usually is. Kind of crazy.
Yeah, Orti already had Arianaa off stage at a very high percent. Things aren't looking good for the Orkin. It's the up strong just. It's
a very nice catch overall with the up strong here. And we continue a train. Like, the train will not stop. Finally gets stopped, fortunately, with the bubbles from Arianaa. But Orti is going to get yet another opening.
Arianaa doing very nice to take out that first stock from Orti.
Yeah, but Orti is still racking up the damage at great speeds. And yeah, the teleport was a little bit obvious, a little bit needed here. And that's going to be quite a free kill overall for Orticoltore, still having a full stock lead in this matchup.
Arianaa was too far away from the wall to be able to recover safely. So,
back air, going very far for that back air.
Take that stock back, bringing it to the last stock of the game.
Yeah, and once again, Orticoltore just being relentless right now. Really, the big thing right now for Orticoltore is to not leave Arianaa with any kind of space to get started. And so we've got to get up close and personal with that dang whale.
Manages to catch the very good recovery from Arianaa. That could have been deadly on Orti's part. But we'll just have to see that the down B is what makes this game.
Yeah, down B, just like that. Sometimes I'm a little bit surprised by the down B kills. But I guess, you know, the fact that the down B can kind of stop your momentum in the air is just pretty good overall.
Yeah, and we now go to...
And the rock wall. We're on rock wall.
This could go either way.
This is always a stage where I'm very scared for both players when they pick it.
There are more characters than not that very much do really well with these side blast zones.
Yeah.
But so at that point it is purely a player-to-player, character-to-character matchup.
Yeah. And we've already got Arianaa on 134%, and the fair is going to take it from mid-stage. This is why Rockwall is so scary.
And a pretty okay percentage at the moment as they just build Ariana's up, nearly evening it out as Ari's looking to fight for her life here.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm not even really sure about what the plan was on this counter pick from Arianaa, because I feel like just Orticoltore having a little bit more of a smaller stage to work with is very scary when you know how aggressive Orticoltore can be.
And at the same time, this could just be a good good stage for Arianaa usually.
Stalls with a down B to try and catch the down strong. Not going to be quite enough to kill. That is going to allow Arianaa to have this offstage interaction. But Orti still managing to get back the trade. Not going to be quite enough to kill Orti. And finally we get that stock off of the bear. But immediately we get fared in return. Orti still sitting on a full stock lead.
Yeah, that was a very interesting way to end Orti's first stock. But Arianaa is looking to be in a very dangerous position here. Off stage with Orti unrelenting as they take game 3. 2-1 so far.
Yeah, the back air angle on Ellis is so sneaky. Because it can just confirm into fair and you really don't know why sometimes.
Yeah, it is. It is one of the moves ever, honestly. But Arianaa taking us to Treetop Lodge. Hopefully it will work out better for Arianaa.
Yeah, but again, we also have a very small main platform here. And again, I feel like this really helps Orticoltore from time to time. We do have much larger blast zones. We're not going to die quite as quickly. But still.
Yeah, I mean, there is obviously reasoning behind Ariana's stage choices here. But at the same time, all he is seeing is a small stage and lots of space to put their eyes and just zoom about.
Yeah, still Arianaa is going to be the one to take that first stock here. So definitely, I feel like she's definitely more in Orti's face overall in this game.
Yeah, you can definitely see she is using a bit more bubbles than usual and takes the second stock, still holding on to their first, but this might... that could have been...
that could have been it, but yeah, very good take back on stage from Arianaa. Orti once again, a little bit stuck on that left ledge. And getting caught by the bubbles. I feel like the big thing as well on this stage is that bubbles are going to do so much more work just because they cover so much of that main platform.
Yeah, ooh, a bit of a weird interaction there. Tries for the Dacus there, and we see it again.
Yeah,
because
there's the Dacus from Orticoltore, setting up the armor, but it's not looking too good for the bear right now. We are going to try and get back, but yeah, we're going to get parried on that F-tilt. And Ariana's going to finally get a point on there.
yeah, we go on to game 5 yet again. So this is very exciting. I just want to see how this goes down as we go to Ethereal Gates.
Now, going to Ethereal Gates here. A little bit more neutral of a stage, I would argue.
Yeah, Yeah.
Maybe Orti just wants a little bit more space here. Sure, as we've seen that Arianaa was using bubbles a lot more in the previous game, and now maybe Orti kind of wants to stop that momentum.
Arianaa is very, very good at using platforms to her advantage, especially with plat drop aerials. But at the moment, she is... Oh, she finds her way back on stage. Forget what I was about to say. Things are looking pretty dang even, but...
And then, yeah, the Dacus. You always have to be very careful about the Dacus when approaching an Aerialist.
What a video game this is. Orti is still holding on to that armor, holding on to the first stock.
Yeah. Armor is gone here. We are going to be close enough to get the freeze into the tech chase. And Orti once again holding on and getting a Dacus and getting armor back as well to try and stay on that stage for just a little tad bit longer.
Yeah,
and try to rack up the percentage on that last stock of Ariana's.
Yeah, we are seeing Orti have used their armor a lot more in this game, trying for it again.
Yeah, that was very courageous here from Orticoltore to try and go for the hammer here.
Though it is making a difference as Orti has only just lost their first stock, and we see that their ice armor was putting in the work. Things looking very, very bad for Arianaa right now. 114% on that last stock. This could be the end of Ariana's RCS run. And
yeah, with a down B,
Yeah, Orticoltore taking it and moving on to losers semis.
Yeah, just like that, Orticoltore going to move on to losers semis. Maybe he's going to have to fight another Atlas in losers semis.
Yeah, that will be
that would be funny. The Atlas mirror in losers semis, that would be funny, honestly. But we have to see if it happens, honestly.
I mean, yeah, as we saw from start of losers top 8, Kader is not someone you can count out at all.